to take the elevator or not take the elevator. I mean, there's a bed right over there. I could just stay here. Decisions that need to be made in order to achieve progress. You know, considering the options I got, perhaps I wouldn't mind so much being in London right now, after all. Then again, I fear that it's supposed to be quite crowded there these days. Here, on the other hand, in the outside, there is no one around, absolutely no one. Or so it seems. Yeah, I don't know. But this bench is certainly comfortable. I don't wish to abandon it. This bench is quickly becoming my best friend, my only friend. Ladies and gentlemen, hello there, hello. You are still around, beautiful. What do you think, could this become the finale of this ongoing journey? A journey about 3 years in the making. Think about that. When I started this project, it was March 2022. And now look at the calendar, it is the end of March 2025. Yeah, that is just crazy. But according to my sources, we are slowly but surely getting there now. Apparently the conclusion is right around the corner. Down this elevator shaft. Yeah. Is there still enough left, though, for more than just one episode? Perhaps. Depends on yours truly, I suppose. Alright, just gonna get up. I am sorry, bench. I am sorry, but it needs to happen. Stretching the old limbs. What can you do? What can you do? The outside. A place where worlds collide, where the mind breaks apart, where the great ancient awaits. Ladies and gents, my greetings, good day, and welcome back into the maddening world of Let's Play, the Alien Cube. Now then, we have certainly seen some crazy nonsense already, but I bet there's more to experience. What awaits us? Perhaps the final collectible. I haven't forgotten about you, but have since learned. Ever since the last episode, I have learned from the developer himself, Mr. Guzzo, who is still watching, by the way, that I have not missed it yet. Certainly exciting. I am going to keep my eyes open. Maybe we can find them all, after all. But first, we need to catch this here elevator. And we caught it. Phew, close call there. Now what? Alright. I thought it was going to descend on its own. But no, I need to use it. I'm sure. Where are you going to take us? This does not bode well. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. And another save point. No going back. Well, if this isn't the abyss. Some light still, thanks. But I am just saying, again, why didn't you pick up A lantern. I imagine it wouldn't have been that difficult. Could have had some portable light. But no. What is this? What am I standing on? Where does this go? And why am I asking? This is the outside. Nothing makes sense here. There are no answers. Whatever. Alright, the elevator. It is still there. Didn't crash, didn't fall. But, man. Again, this doesn't bode well. Those noises I heard. Oh my. Now look at that. A pit of spikes. Certainly kind of archaic, but here they are. I mean, sure, they would certainly be able to take care of the job. I would die. Are these boards going to break? Why did I mention that in the first place? Yeah. Good lord. And down here, it would certainly seem that the lag is present. Yeah, I noticed it earlier while turning back to face the elevator, and turning back around, and I just noticed it here too. The lag. My other companion. Doesn't that go anywhere? I kinda doubt it. But here we have got something in the way. Not here though. Over there? Nothing but darkness. I am feeling kinda curious. What's the worst that could happen if I try to go over there? I still got some light. I can make something out. I don't think you will be able to, because good old YouTube compression. But there might actually be something over here. What the? A door? Huh? There is a door here? I opened it, but I still can't see a thing. Careful now. Are you serious? There it is. The final collectible. I mean, there it is. I found it. This was cleverly hidden indeed. I swear to God, I didn't know this in advance. I didn't. I just felt curious. From here, you can see so much more. Kinda. But there it is. Once again, a statuette of none other than Cthulhu himself. Amazing. Well, there you go. I have found them all. I don't think he appreciates it, though. I'm just gonna leave again. Sure, if I can find my way. I am even going to be so kind and close the door back up if I can. Find it again? There. Now, enough with the distractions. But I found them. Well, Mr. Guzzo, I did it. What do I get? Well, I am aware of the fact that finding them unlocks something in the main menu. Pictures and whatnot, art that you can look at. We are going to take care of that after the journey is over. Careful now. Careful now. Is one of these going to break? Yeah. Since I found the last collectible, I am now just going to ignore the other boards. Yeah. Follow the lights. Yeah. Across the metal bridge that I can't see, but I can hear. I can hear my footsteps. Careful. Alright. Made it across, but what are we about to emerge into? The great outdoors of the outside. Surely nothing lurks out there. Why did I say that? Why do I say these things? Page, calm me down. If the cold made it this far, then surely I can survive some more as well. Journal of a member of the Order, of course. We managed to go on, despite some difficulty. It's not easy to rely on each other anymore, because our minds are clouded by our previous and future experience, which somehow is materializing in front of our eyes. It's like we are watching the past and the future at the same time. It's incredible. We knew that time here behaves abnormally, but it seems that all time periods coexist in the same moment. Right. Just trying to wrap my own head around it. Only a superior mind can deal with all this. Well, I suppose that means you are going to die, Arthur. The true form of the outside is around us, though. We just need to know how to observe. This is the only way to reach the places where the ancients dwell. Kind of like a magic eye picture. You can either figure that nonsense out, or you could be like me, yours truly. I look at doors and I can't see a thing, only madness. We have all felt a strange presence around us. It doesn't seem to be one of the ancients, though. We have to tread carefully. We don't know what creatures, oh dear, populate this dimension besides our gods. Well, isn't this meant to clue me in that soon something is going to give chase? At last. The creatures that populate the outside, goody. Can't wait. But they can't be much worse than the poor performance. Don't you dare. Don't you dare interfere with any future chases. That would be awful. What? Don't trip now. Ooh. Oh my, what have we here? Now that looks intimidating. Also, there's a light over yonder in the distance. I think I've seen this before. Yeah, this was in one of the pictures. But what is it meant to be? I don't like it. I certainly don't like it. Oh god. Is that water? Matter of fact, could this be a swamp of some sort? Like the one in the Land of Pain? Oh dear, something is definitely about to hound us. Alright. Part of me wants to stay here, but that's not going to get us anywhere. Therefore, I'm just going to face the lag, and also going to face the inevitable. Careful now, Arthur. Careful now. Something might eat you whole soon. I don't wish to turn around. The door is locked. And a safe point too. Death is imminent. Oh, yikes. I came from up there somewhere. Not going to stop. Just going to traverse this here wilderness. I hear that. I hear all of the noises around me, but I don't care. My oh my, this is a mighty structure indeed. Certainly interesting, but I don't have time. Don't have time to observe, don't have time to take into view and analyze it, but damn, certainly gargantuan. Lights over yonder. I hear that, I hear that. What the? Right. Allowed myself to become distracted there. Nothing gonna work in my favor. Looks almost like a bridge. I don't know. Like, a railway bridge. But I don't care. Towards the lights and towards the mountains. And ignore the noises. Something is out there, definitely after me. But I don't care. And there are streetlights here. Worlds are colliding again. And do we have an actual street, too? Look at that over there. A car. Is this supposed to be just an actual railway bridge? But missing the rails? What have we here? The abyss once more. Going to follow the street. Thank you for that save point. A waterfall. Kinda. There might be something over yonder, but... I just feel like time is of the essence right now. Ignore the car. And make it across this right here. Good lord. I thought we were done with this. Yeah. I don't know what I am approaching here. I don't know what I am trying to reach. Just pursuing whatever became of the order. The remaining members. Careful. Careful. I believe something is dripping down from there. What a sight. Whatever it is supposed to be. As the lag grows stronger, my mind continues to break apart. Don't fall, don't fall. And should something appear, I am just going to run, going to ignore the lag. It's like I am beholding some kind of cosmic organism here. I believe it is moving. Those over there are pulsating for sure. Yeah. Not a good idea to stop. Just keep going. More pulsating tentacles over there. What the hell is this supposed to be? It's moving too. It's just like in the sewers. Beneath the cabin. Beautiful. Don't you love it here? The outside. Such a great place to be. I can't see anything of, like, greater importance. Just more mountains. Yeah. Oh god. I wish to be inside again. A bridge, a normal one, sure, I'll take it. And pipe work? How much of this is just, you know, an amalgam of fragmented memories? And how much of it is actually a part of the outside? What am I beholding? The past, the future, both at the same time? What's the end goal here? Alright, need to jump, no going back again. And there's another light. I am just going to make a run for it. And hopefully the frames aren't going to tank too much. You. Hurt a little, ever so slightly, but I made it. Another save point though. There is also a light. Which one too? Am I going to die? Where do the pipes go? This doesn't feel right. At least we have got power still. Over there. That looks like a structure. What is that up there? Some kind of spire? Now we have got trees. Through here, just through here. Careful. I don't trust the noises. I feel like something is about to happen. I'm just keeping myself ready. And if I end up dying, I am totally going to blame it on the lag. Watch me. The pipe work, what does it mean? Are we approaching some kind of factory? Where they produce Lovecraftian nightmares? That up there, right in the middle, that almost looks like a giant entity. Like a statue? Is that a great ancient? No idea. Past the light. And towards more lights, oh god. Into the darkness. Always into the darkness, up there too. What are those? I want him to be inside. I'm just gonna run, just gonna run, just gonna run, just gonna run. Still alive. Oh my, I made it. Yeah, I imagine it hurts. In this place. I recognize it. Hold on. Oh my, I think I do as well. Yeah, this is... well, probably the outside still. What else would it be? But this looks like the place which the cube took us into. Back then. We are back. What a coincidence, right? Or isn't this just another memory? Don't know yet, don't know yet. But something certainly gave chase up there. I don't know what, and I didn't wish to turn around. Yeah, who knows what that was? We'll never know. This is the strange fire, which I saw back then as well. It's cold, just like in my vision. Yeah, but is it actually cold? Maybe it feels cold. but then you actually touch it, and then you're on fire. Alright, the journal is back. What do you got for us, Arthur? At this point? I am afraid that I am not familiar with that language. Some lovely drawings. But did you write that down, Arthur? Because if you did, then I don't think there is any hope left for you. Am I missing something? No? I can only go back, but not forward. That is what he just wrote. Perhaps this can be translated. Does anyone want to give this a shot? Oh my. I think there is no hope left for Arthur. But since this is where we got the journal entry, I believe I am gonna check out this direction first. Right. Yeah, I kind of remember it. Oh. Wasn't this the path back into the apartment building? I remember that bit, past these boards. How interesting that we are now back here, too. If it isn't just a memory, whatever, it would be more interesting if we indeed accidentally stumbled right into this here place of all places. Holiday blood. Yeah, I do remember this, I think. But I've been saying that about a lot of things, so who even knows? Door's locked. I don't care. Really don't care. I have found every single collectible. I don't need to concern myself with these matters anymore. The only thing left is to push onward towards some sort of unknown objective. Everything's locked. More of that fire. Just like in my vision, cold. Yeah. This is definitely the place. I remember this big chamber. What am I doing back here? And there are so many save points. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I remember down there in that place, I found some item, and then something I believe gave chase. I didn't turn around then either. But now it is much darker. I don't think I want to. We are going to stay up here, where there is at least some light. Yeah, exactly. And I walked across that bridge, where something attacked. My oh my, the memories. And this thing, yeah, this right here, this here, a torture device, or some kind of defensive mechanism, wasn't it spinning? Are you now dead? Did I kill you? What are you? Unfortunately, it's been a little too long. I only remember the place, but not what was in it. It's all as I left it. Could be that I killed this thing to get some item. Yeah. Now what though? I came from here back then. Right, this corridor. Nothing in there. Beyond one of these doors was that strange breathing. not that breathing. A different type of breathing which we heard at the end of the last episode. Not this type, though. Didn't I say? At least you're alone in the outside. Yeah, take everything back. There it is, there it is. I kind of remember you. I do hope the game isn't going to send me down those stairs into the basement. These statues, yeah. Creepy. Yeah. I don't think I am going to linger. This is where I first appeared. You know, when the cube took us here. This is where Arthur found himself. Really? Wait, there's something over there. Part of me is feeling curious about the basement, but it isn't a good idea. Oh god, everything's pulsating again. I believe this here is new. I don't think this was here back then. Another note. Might still be on the right track. The Order. We are learning to handle the visions and to distinguish what our eyes really see. We've arrived in a huge structure that seems to be overseen by the Guardians, under the orders of the Ancients. Now hold on, are they actually called that? They are called Guardians? Really? Are we talking about the same creatures here? Did I accidentally call them what they are actually called? Maybe. This must be the place where people abducted from our world are kept. Wait, what? People such as Edgar, maybe? Waiting for the final judgment. Abducted by whom? How? Where? When? Only those in whose veins flows the blood of the ancients will be chosen for the final transformation. Only in this way they will be able to become part of them. This isn't too much, this is. People getting abducted? I mean, did this ever get mentioned before? People just getting abducted? I thought only the Order was doing that. Huh. But now apparently the great ancients are doing the same thing? But why? To make those abducted become a part of them? But to what end? Why do they even need us? Regardless, we have devoted our lives to achieving this goal. We'll be chosen, and our bodies and minds will unite with the ancients, becoming one with them. We just have to reach them and show ourselves. They will be able to recognize the blood that runs in our veins. Well, maybe? I mean, if so many members of the Order, of the present-day Order, are actually, you know, descendants of the children of the Great Priestess, you know, the first union, whatever, with the Great Ancient, then maybe it's gonna work. Maybe they have all, transcended their mortal existences by now, and only I am left. Can I achieve the same? Would I want to? I guess it's better than just dying, and perhaps the same happened to Edgar. I mean, it's like what people say. You take an ant and show it what's out there, how humans live, and how much bigger the cosmos happens to be, and then you send it back into the hive. That ant, it'll never be able to go back.
Skip it up.
That's gonna drive it crazy. No, it wants to stay in the new world and be a part of it. After everything that I've learned, Arthur, maybe this is the best course of action? Do I even have a choice though? I don't think so. Well, I am guessing they might have all achieved their goal already. Who knows, who knows? Alright. The basement? Should we check out the basement? Nah. I've come too far already. I am sorry, Mr. Guzzo. Even if there is an Easter egg down below, or some other secret, I am not feeling that suicidal. I got the secret, you know, the actual, the proper, the last secret. I got it. I don't care about what might be waiting still down below. Now what am I beholding here? What the hell? Are these more specimens? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is awful. This is abhorrent. Are these the members of the cult? Or just the people that got abducted? What am I looking at? Some kind of lab? My god, there are people here. There sure appear to be. What the hell? I mean, if this is their fate, then I don't want it to become mine after all. This looks quite painful. Good lord, and what's with the groves? More pipework. Is this some kind of factory after all? I don't know. Not good. Not good. Why? Again? What is this? What am I seeing? And gesave point? It's like that has happened 3 times now. It always feels like Arthur is inside some kind of membrane. I don't know. There's light. I really don't know. What am I approaching here? God, there are so many of them. And they all look like they are in bad shape. No, wait. I need to be over here. The green light. What's up there? Who knows? Oh my. Some stairs though. There might not be much left. Like I said at the beginning of this video, ladies and gents, perhaps this episode is going to be a little longer than the others. Like maybe 50 minutes. But I don't care. If this is going to be the finale, then so be it. It's like a temple, too. A factory, a temple. I don't know. I don't know why any of these shenanigans are happening. Oh, careful. This definitely looks like a bridge that might collapse. What? What? What's happening? I believe my mind is reaching its end. The visions are growing more powerful, the voices too. What the hell now? I mean it. So many of these here abducted people, perhaps awaiting their transformation. Just gonna follow the pipes. What is that over there? More pipes. What am I about to witness here? I'm hearing something too. What's that? Oh my god. Well. If it isn't great Cthulhu in the cosmic flesh. Yeah. At this point, I got nothing. When a great ancient commands you to come closer, you don't say no. It knows my name, and everything is becoming distorted. I don't even care about the lag anymore. It now just feels like it is some part of the journey. Alright, I don't know how this is going to conclude. But only one way to find out, isn't there? Ladies and gents, here we are. See the truth. What truth? I was indeed promised the truth. I was promised that by the chapter's name. Is this the truth right here? Wait. Is this... Could this be Uncle Edgar? What has become of him, maybe? Have I found him at last? Oh my. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. The outside, the cosmos. It's all here.
But this is me! No, it's not possible! No! No!
What? Well.
How long have I been here? What am I really?
What does it mean? Is that it? Is that the conclusion? Turns out that Arthur was already transformed. He was inside of that whatever the whole time. Wait, what? Wait, I'm trying to understand. So the Arthur that we've been playing as, was that just the past? Or what he discovered here, is it meant to be the future? I mean, both at the same time, he was looking into the future, seeing himself. And maybe that future self was looking into the past? And now they have both met? and perhaps in a way become one again, but what does it mean? What truly happened? Had I become captured already? And I was just experiencing the past in some way? I don't think the whole game was just a flashback, but I just don't know. It is indeed as ambiguous as the finale of The Land of Pain. In that one, Edgar got captured and then embraced by Cthulhu. Here, we also kind of got embraced, but instead we are pretty much just stuck in a jar, awaiting some kind of ascension. It didn't look like Arthur was enjoying the experience, though. Now what? Are the credits just going to roll? I imagine they will. That's it. The alien cube, ladies and gents. That's it. Now that is certainly something to feel proud of. Found all of the 8 secrets. Didn't miss a single one. That doesn't improve the situation, though. Yeah, I certainly made fun of Arthur at times, and I kind of figured he was going to meet with a terrible fate. He did meet with one. I figured this kind of thing was going to happen, but still, now that it's over, oh Arthur, I am sorry. I wish I wish it could have happened a different way. Not the same outcome, mind you, just I wish that everything could have been different. If only you hadn't paid attention to that damn letter sent to you by Edgar. In a way, he is responsible, isn't he? Well, there you go. The credits. At long last. Written and developed once again by Alessandro Guzzo and a bunch of other lovely people who also worked on it. The Land of Pain and now the Alien Cube. Done. Ladies and gents, we are done. The Let's Play is over. After about 3 years. We've done it. What can I say at this point? I guess most importantly, first of all, thank you for watching. Especially those of you who witnessed the whole thing. Of course, also those of you who jumped in at random, but yeah, thank you. Another journey. Thanks for all the time you decided to give me. I hope that you enjoyed. Not just my commentary, but also the game, naturally. Did I? Yeah, of course, I did. In my opinion, this game was in many ways better than The Land of Pain, and quite enjoyable, yeah. How about a direct comparison? Well, to kinda sum things up briefly, I do believe that both games have their qualities about them, and none is necessarily better than the other. This game, for example, I feel had a much better, more intriguing story, a lot of lore, you know. It felt intriguing to be sort of an investigator, very much an amateur, but that is kind of what you need in a Lovecraftian game. It is always needing to be an investigator of sorts, trying to discover the eldritch truth and all that. The first game didn't really have a proper story, just lore for the sake of lore and some basic world building. Now, on the other hand, I do believe that in the first game, The Land of Pain was a bit scarier, if only because the Guardian was a constant threat. That creature could basically spawn whenever, and you always needed to be ready for it. Sometimes that was a bit unfair, sure, but it certainly kept me on edge. with this game, there weren't really a whole lot of enemy encounters. They were all pretty much just scripted, and usually boil down to you hear a noise, and you run until you reach the point where the enemy can no longer follow you. Yeah, that wasn't so effective in my opinion. But the negative things I mentioned, they don't make the games bad. Overall, I enjoyed the more spooky parts, the more scary parts of the Land of Pain, and I enjoyed the more story-heavy approach of the Alien Cube, for sure. The puzzles, they were pretty much the same, just find a random item and then interact with something. Well, there were some proper puzzles in here, like for example the one towards the end, with the braziers. But we are done. Yeah, none of this rambling changes the fact that we are done and that I hope you enjoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, and also Mr. Guzzo himself, thank you so much for your time, your attention, and everything. It was a pleasure, and I am certainly looking forward to the third game, which is currently in development. I mentioned this already, but I'll gladly mention it again. The third game is going to be called Cosmic Fear. Is it going to expand upon the lore of this universe some more, and the lore of its characters? Is it going to be a refinement of the first two games, or will it try out some completely new things? Well, suppose either way, I am looking forward to the result, because Mr. Guzzo hasn't disappointed me yet. Yeah, gonna end it on that positive note. Definitely one day going to Let's Play the third game too. Yeah, because I am still looking for that closure, because this game certainly didn't provide it. Just more question and more questions, don't forget the S, and no answers. But it is a Lovecraftian story at the end of the day, so that kinda makes sense, doesn't it? And back into the main menu, where it all began. And here are the secrets. Just some artwork. Why not? So this is what Arthur looked like. Yeah. About what I expected. Just your average looking generic dude who gets eaten by Cthulhu in the end. What a shame. Next up. Wait. Why does this say 7 out of 8? I found them all. Hold on, what? I am feeling a little cheated right now. Does this mean I only get 7 drawings? Hold on. Jennifer? I don't know who she is supposed to be, but I am guessing there's only one possibility. This was probably Arthur's wife, who divorced him. Did she divorce him? Did they just break up? I can't remember, but he did talk about her in the second chapter. Well, now she'll never find out. Where did he run off to? Probably got with some other girl, and I'll never see him again. Yeah, you don't know. You don't wanna know. Uncle Edgar, looking a bit cartoonishly evil there. So this is who we played as in the Land of Pain? I got nothing to add. The glasses and the eyebrows, lovely. Grandfather William, certainly rocking that stash. Reminds me a little bit of Edward Carnby from Alone in the Dark. Yeah, he looks a bit like him, doesn't he? The cultist. Tell me that's just a mask, please, and not his actual face. He isn't a Joker. Yeah, they must have had a great time together. Yeah, I bet. Just having fun. Those cultists, let me tell you. The Great Priestess was actually A star child. Looking like this right here? Could be a mustache, you don't know. Not necessarily what I'd be into. Just saying. The Guardians. Now that is creepy looking. The original Guardian, I am guessing? What's with the collar though? That kinda takes away from the whole, wanting to look threatening thing. The other guy though, that's a creepy looking face. Looks a bit aquatic because of the fins. Did we run into a creature like that? Maybe we did, but I never tried to look at it because, that would have meant dying. And dying is not nice. Usually it isn't. Yeah, what the? I am guessing maybe the final one would have been of Cthulhu himself? But I only got 7. What an insult. It said 8. You saw it. After the final cutscene. You said it. Yeah, right, you said it. Game, you told me. I found them all. And you saw it. That's what I wanted to say, originally. You saw it, ladies and gents. 8. But only 7 here? Why? I can only imagine it didn't save one of them, probably. Oh well. Who knows? Who knows? I can only imagine that maybe at one point I found one, and then ended the episode, but the game hadn't saved again by then. So maybe when I loaded that save file back up, the collectible actually reappeared, and I didn't notice and kinda, just walked past it. Oh well, I am guessing Cthulhu is missing, but that's fine. I mean, you see more than enough of him in this game anyway. Ladies and gents, my voice is getting quite tired now. It's been 3 years after all, been talking non-stop for 3 years. I hope that you enjoyed. The Alien Cube. We are done. But are you hearing this? I think I'm actually transforming myself into something abominable. Yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. I am just rambling. Ladies and gents, one last time, thank you for watching. And until next time, until then, have a good one. I can't believe that we are finally done with this game. I enjoyed it though. I certainly did.